businessmen and BPL persons to consider self-employment or entrepreneurship as one of the career options. The ultimate objective is to promote new enterprises, capacity building of existing MSMEs, and including entrepreneurial culture in the country. To promote entrepreneurship, the Ministry of MSME implements Prime Minister's Employment Generation Program. The National Institute of Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development and Indian Institute of Entrepreneurship are autonomous organizations under aegis of Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, implementing various projects supported by the MSDE for promoting entrepreneurship in the country, wherein training followed by mentoring and holding support is provided to the
I am allowing Srishti Sri to ask her question about issues related to Manipur to the Ministry of Home Affairs.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker Ma'am, to giving me an opportunity. I belong to Bihar constituency. I want to know my answer through you. I would like to kind attention of the government that on 3 May 2023 ethnic violence erupted in our state between the mighty people of the Kuki-Jo tribal community. According to the report, around 175 people have been killed, 1,108 were injured, and 4,708 houses were burned, and 70,000 people have displaced their home. Because of this violence, people are living in fear. They have deprived basic amenities like health, education, drinking water, and others. So, my Honorable Home Minister, that what step the government has taken for the issues, and my suggestion is to impose President rule in the state.
Honorable Home Minister, please respond to the question.
Thank you, Speaker Ma'am, to allow me to answer this question related. The government is very sensible about the ethnic violence. Many steps have been taken to control the situation. Like, we have made committee consisting members of different groups of the state to bring back the trust among them. Centers who have been made to provide basic amenities to displace the people. I am taking review meeting with DGP state frequently. Safe roads are made to supply. Safe roads are made to supply fuel, medicine, and other necessary things. Parliamentary forces are working with the police to control any unexpected situation. Thank you.
Now, I am allowing Ms. Pujashri Behra to ask her question about increasing GDP level but simultaneous increase in poverty to the Finance Minister.
Thank you, Ma'am, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Ma'am, Honorable Speaker. I belong from constituency of Guwahati, Assam. I want to now through you will the Minister of Finance to please to say. I am happy to say that India is fifth largest GDP in the world, achieved unprecedented milestone in space science. Where flagship train like Vande Bharat train made on aircraft carrier, but at the same time feels shameful that after 75 years of independence, a huge number of people living in poverty. Australia global multidimensional poverty line 2023, 16.4% people living below poverty. This leads them to lack of access to basic amenities like food, water, shelter, and healthcare. This is also a barrier in getting education. This poor lead to limit job opportunity. Thank you to allow lead to social exclusion. So I want to know what plan and program government has to remove poverty from the country.
Honorable Finance Minister, please respond to the question.
Thank
you, Speaker Ma'am, for allowing me to give answer of following questions. Government is well aware about the situations and has taken many steps to eliminate poverty. And I am sure we will very soon eradicate poverty. First, government has implemented 100 days guaranteed work through MG and RGS Act 2005. Second, Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana focuses on skilling people with low educational achievement. Third, government has implemented Food Security Act through which beneficiaries get food without any cost.
Finance Minister! Zindabad! Finance Minister! Zindabad! Finance Minister! Zindabad!
People get treatment free of cost through Ayushman Bharat Yojana at 2:38 p.m. Thank you. Thank you, Finance Minister. Now, I would like to allow Mr. Ayush Kumar Pradhan to ask his question about child marriage to the Ministry of Women and Child Development.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker Ma'am. I belong to Ram Meghalaya Constituency. With the Minister of Women and Child Development, we please to serve. Whether the government has limited the strength the number of child marriage that have taken place across the country during the last 5 years. If so, it has varied statements. Whether there is an increase or decrease in the trend, and if so, the reason therefore. The initiatives being taken by the government to mitigate the practice of child marriage and the main reason of community for child marriage is rampant.
Please respond to the question.
Thank you, Speaker Ma'am, for allowing me for giving answer to the questions. The National Crime Records Bureau compiles and publishes the data on the numbers of children child marriage. Resistance under the Prohibitions of Child Marriage Act 2006 in its publication Crime in India. The state reports is available up to years 2021. As per information available with NCRT, the number of case resistance under the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006 during the last 5 years, example 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 and 2021 are 395, 501, 523, 785 and 1050 respectively. However, higher reporting of case does not necessarily reflect increase in the number of cases of child marriage, but it may be because of increase in the number of cases of child marriage. But it may be because of awareness among citizens to report such indicators due to initiatives by the governments and better enforcement of laws by states or UTS. The state-wise returns of child marriage resident under PCMA 2006 is annexed. The government has enacted the prohibitions of child marriage and to be prohibit actions against those associated with child marriage. Section 16 of Prohibitions of Child Marriage Act authorizes the state government to appoint for the whole state or such part thereof as may be specified an officer or officers to be known as the Child Marriage Prohibition Officer have jurisdictions over the areas specified in the notification. This section also specifies the function of to be discharged by CMPOs, which also include preventing solicitations of child marriage by taking such action as they may deem fit. To collect evidence for the effective prosecutions of person contravening the provisions of the Act, to advise the individuals or parents the residents of the locality not to indulge in the property, helping edit or allowing the solicitations of child marriage, to create awareness about the ill effects of child marriage, and to sanitize and sensitize the issues of child marriage. These are the Police and public orders are state subjects under the 7th schedule to the constitutions of India. The responsibility to maintain law or order, protections of life and property of the citizens, investigations and prosecution of crime against women and children, including prohibitions of child marriage, rest with the respective states governments. The state governments are components to deal with such offences under the extent prohibitions of law. Nevertheless, the central government undertakes awareness drives, media campaigns and outreach programs and issues advisories to the states or UTS from time to time to highlight the effects of this practice. The ministry has also written to all states UTS to increase the number of CMTOs as presence of statutory officers at local level would result in even more effective public arrangements on the subject and prevention of solemnization of child marriage. Further, the Ministry of Women and Child Development implements the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao component under the umbrella scheme Mission Shakti, awareness, creations of awareness, no matter together on equality and discouraging child marriage is an important focus area. The National Commission for Protection of Child Rights also undertakes awareness program and consultation with stakeholders from time to time in this regard. In telephone emergency outreach service for children, response with in consultations with police, child marriage prohibitions officer, district child protection units, etc. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker Ma'am. I belong from the constituency of Gorgaon, Chhattisgarh. Honorable Speaker Ma'am, I want to know from you that will the Minister of Home Affairs be pleased to stay? My question was whether the government is aware that the number of missing children is increasing year by year in the country. If so, the details thereof along with the number of missing children statewide. The steps being taken by the government to tackle the problem. Whether any step has been taken by the government to rehabilitate such child victim of human trafficking. If so, the details thereof along with the number of children who become victim of human trafficking so far. The steps taken by the government to stop such cases in future.
Honorable
Thank you, ma'am, to allow me for the answer of these questions. National Crimes Record Bureau, which is NCRB, compiles the published statistical data on crimes in its publications Crime in India. The published reports are available until year 2021. The state's UT-wise details of numbers of children below 18 years missing and tracked in the country during the years 2019 and 21. It is annexed here. Data published by NCRB does not show these trends. Police and public order are state subjects under the 7th schedule to the constitutions of India. The responsibility of maintaining law and order protections of life and property of the citizens, including investigations and prosecutions of crime against citizens, including children, rests with respective state governments. The state governments are components to deal with offers under the expense provisions of law. However, the Minister of recovered children. The objective of the SOT is not put in the place guidelines with the deals with care of missing children and responding to emergency to issue missing children. For providing outreach servicing to missing children and needy children, the Ministry of Women and Child Development operates the line number which is 1098, which is operational to enforce arrest. As part of this relevant financing method, relevant platforms are being operated to the poverty assistance to any needs child. The Ministry of Women and Child Development has also declared the proposal assistance of their workers. Ministry of Women and Child Development has also initiated the Track Child Portal, which enables tracking of the missing from children. Under this, logins have been provided to the police stations, civilian justice boards, and child care institutions where they are required to update information and to portal about missing and found children regularly. The Ministry of Women and Child Development is implementing on a central response scheme and missing patients scheme. And which support is provided to the state duty governments of delivering service for children is need and it is difficult to circumference. The child care institutions unit CCI established under the scheme support inter area age appropriate education access to vocational training, reaction, health, care and consultation. State-wise child determines below 18 years track and residents during year 2019 and 21 at NSU. Second is Ministry of Home Affairs, which is MHA, has been supplementing the efforts of state governments and UTS by undertaking various initiatives and measuring in the regard. MHA has provided financial assistance to the tune of Rs 98.86 crore under Nirbhaya Fund to all the states and UTs during the financial year 2019 and 20 and 20 and 21. Strength the S16 anti human tracking units, which is AHTU, and for establishing new AHTU covering all districts of the states, UTs, MHA also provide financial assistance to state and UTs judicial conference and the state level conference on during basis sending judicial and police official and to make available to them update information on latest provisions of the law relating to human trafficking. MHA has also been issuing advisor and website which is www.mha.gov.in. Thank you.
Lightning strikes to the Ministry of Earth Science.
Thank you, ma'am. I belong to from the constituency of Malapuram, Kerala. Honorable Speaker, ma'am, want to know through you that will the Minister of Earth Science be pleased to share? My first question is whether the government proposes to declare lightning as a natural calamity in view of the rising death caused by lightning strike in some states, and if so, the details thereof, and if not, the reasons therefore.
Presently, the notified list of the disaster eligible for the National Disaster Response Fund (NDRF), State Disaster Response Fund (SDRF) assistance include 12 disasters, namely cyclone, flood, earthquake, fire, flood, tsunami, hailstorm, landslide, avalanche, cloud burst, flash attack, and force and clone. The issue of